it's okay half the time.
It's a good little town. Yeah. And it's Sean.
Yes.
Jarecki, and we're doing 5 laps in the Aventador, right?
Correct.
Cool. So first thing I'll go over is your shifting. You've driven what, a couple cars already today?
Yeah, I've driven. I first was in the R8 automatic, then the GT3 manual.
Cool. We got to do manual in this one. There's no option.
Okay,
so,
that's all right.
It has automatic, but you can't run it on track. It'll explode probably.
Oh.
So these are your paddles
Okay.
here. So up on this side and down on that side. I'll always tell you when to shift. Okay. So just remember, when you shift up, stay in the gas. Downshift, stay on the brake.
Okay. Pretty
simple. And I always tell you when to shift, so it's very easy. And with this car, we really only shift 2 times a lap.
Really?
Very easy. Then you notice they don't turn with the wheel like the other 2 you drove. Just keep your hands at 9 and 3. You will never shift when you're turning.
Really?
So don't worry about it. You'll always come back straight. They'll be right there.
Cool.
Now the braking. The hardest thing about this car. You remember the 2 orange cones? That's where we begin the braking. Nice and smooth on that brake. Keep adding more and more pressure as you get closer.
Does this car brake more than others?
It does not brake more. You actually need to brake it more. It doesn't. It's the brakes. It doesn't like to slow down. Put it that way.
Okay.
So you got to use a lot of brake.
A lot of brake. Okay.
Now I say be smooth, but you want to be smoothly aggressive with it. So if I ever tell you to brake hard, I really mean it. You got to get on them.
Okay.
Okay. But try to be as smooth as you can while being a little bit aggressive.
Okay.
Kind of a weird thing, but
I assume it's carbon. So
they come with them, but we take them all off the cars.
You do? So that's steel.
Yes.
Okay.
Now with carbon ceramics, it takes a lot of heat. You got to build a lot of heat in them for what we do. This 5 laps, come back in, come back out. We wouldn't have good brakes until the 3rd lap, so it doesn't make sense.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And carbon ceramics on this car are about $30,000, so it would cost you about 3 times as much to drive it.
Yeah,
so
it's quite expensive.
So that's why we do that.
Yeah, no, I was just curious.
Yeah,
so.
they normally they do come with carbons, but we get custom made. AP makes our brakes for us.
Okay.
So it's pretty good. They're still good brakes, just not carbons. But yeah, it doesn't like to slow down, so you've got to use a lot of brake pressure. And then at that green turning cone, obviously you're going to start turning in all the way down to your apex. All-wheel drive, big tires, heavy car, got to use a lot of steering wheel. I don't want you to be like jerking the wheel or anything, just nice and smooth. And you're going to hear those tires squealing. Just keep turning if we're not at that apex yet.
Okay.
And then as you start turning in, that's when you start releasing the brake, just nice and smooth off that brake. You never just want to dump out of it, because that's what helps balance the car. Then once you're off the brake, you'll still be turning down at that apex. I'm going to tell you to maintain. Just get right back in that throttle just a little bit. Hold it there just to maintain our speed. And then at the apex, that's when you can accelerate as you unwind your hands to the exit.
I feel like this is the most difficult handling car here.
It is. It's the hardest one to drive. And honestly, with the handling, it is very good handling car. There's plenty of cars here that handle way worse than this does. It is just hard to drive because it's a beast. It's like riding a bull.
Is it heavy? It's basically heavy.
The steering wheel is heavy. When you turn, it's like, oh, like you're probably gonna be sweating after 5 laps. The brakes, it doesn't brake good, so we got to use a lot, and a lot of people are afraid to use a lot of brake because they're afraid, it's gonna lock them up or whatever. It won't do that. But you really got to drive it. You just got to kind of, like, it squeals the tires, does a lot of crazy stuff. So that's why it's hard, just because it takes a lot to trust it.
Okay.
But you got to respect it because it is 700 horsepower. Some people will just give it a little bit too much respect because you just got to drive it. And I'll help you out with that.
Okay, cool.
And then the mirrors are all for me.
Okay.
And passing out there, catch somebody, I'm gonna let you pass them. Just wait till I tell you when.
Okay.
Same thing if someone catches us, I'll let you know well in advance.
Okay, cool.
I just have to put my hand on the wheel just for safety. Okay.
Okay, cool. Can I rev it?
You can't. Sorry.
No. Okay.
Yeah, they're very strict about that, especially with this car.
Okay. I didn't know just because I didn't want to.
No, we're good. Yeah, some guy this morning hit it and held it onto the chip, and it was.
Yeah. Well, because I saw someone earlier doing that, I was like, "Oh, that looks cool," but I don't even know if we're allowed to do that.
No, you're not. You're not.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That guy got yelled at. Pretty
Glad at it.
Because he hopped in, he's all.
Oh gosh.
But are you ready to go? Any questions? Any other questions?
No, I'm ready.
Cool. So turn the wheel to the left 1 rotation, and then hold the brake and shift up once. Paddle. There you go. And we'll head on out. We're actually going to do kind of a U-turn here to the left.
Okay. Nice. Oh gosh. Okay. All good.
Yep, we're clear.
This car's wide.
Yes, it's huge. And it feels wide when we're out there as well. But like I said, it does handle really well, so trust me when I tell you it's going to stick. because it never gets sideways. More, if anything, it'll just slide the front tires
Okay, cool.
if you overdrive it or something. Now, if we go in the dirt, that's a different story.
Has that happened?
It's rare. I would say, like, now that we have a brake pedal, we used to not.
Uh-huh.
Maybe once a month somebody will go in the dirt, but nobody's ever hit anything, so that's good.
Okay.
Cones, I guess.
That brake pedal, because I noticed that it was on all the cars. Is it like used, like usually during laps, or is it only in emergencies?
It depends on the instructors, honestly, but I only use it in emergencies.
Okay. Bless you.
And as emergency is like if we're about to go off track, I'm gonna push it. That's the
Okay.
only reason.
What's your favorite here?
Porsche GT3.
Good.
That is my
that's my fave too.
And you're good to go, man.
All right.
Then we'll shift up once here, and then turn into your apex, and then straight at the green cone. Just brake easy, straight ahead. Get out wide. Now turn into the apex and maintain your speed. You'll pick it up a little bit here, and accelerate hard all the way out to the left side. Full throttle all the way left. Shift up, stay in it, keep digging. Shift up. Now brake, downshift, brake harder, way harder, a lot harder. About 3 times as much brake next time.
Okay.
And accelerate out to the left side. Stay left. Now brake here, nice and easy. We're gonna let this guy pass by. Just stay to the left side. Stay left. Off the brake, turn all the way inside, and accelerate to the right. Stay right. Stay right. Now brake straight. Turn into that. Look into the apex. Start to roll back in the throttle. Accelerate all the way out to the middle. Full throttle back left. Keep going. Now brake here. Brake hard. Keep it left. Off the brake. Turn to the apex. Look at where you're going. Maintain. And accelerate all the way to the edge here.
Okay.
Full throttle. Let it come out more next time.
Okay.
Brake easy. Get to this apex. Accelerate straight for that green cone. And brake straight at it. Get as wide as you can. Now off your brake. Turn in. Accelerate. Roll into it all the way out wide. Use up every inch. Get out there. Shift up. Stay in it. Keep going. Brake hard. Downshift. Hold it right there. Hold it. Hold it. Off your brake. Turn. Turn it. Turn. Turn. And accelerate out to the green. Here. Look where you're going here. Full throttle. Stay left. That was good. Keep going. Now brake and stay left. Just drive your line. Look at the apex. Off the brake. Pass it. Get in there. Turn it. Turn it more. Turn it. Accelerate right. Swilling's good, remember.
Yeah.
Stay right. We're going to get past here. Stay out wide. Stay out wide. Stay out wide. Stay out wide. Accelerate. Full throttle. Back left. Left side. Brake easy. Stay out there. Stay out there all the way to the green. Now you turn to that apex. Maintain. Now accelerate all the way to the edge. All the way out there. Way out there. You can still fit a car over there. Get out there. So brake easy. Get into this apex, accelerate straight for the green. Brake straight, get wide here. Off your brake, turn to your apex, turn it, where are you going here? And accelerate all the way out here. Way out here. There you go. Shift up, what do you think, man? Brake hard, downshift, stay left, stay left, stay left. Off the brake, turn it more, turn more, turn more, turn more. Accelerate out wide.
Handles it well. It's suspension.
It's good, isn't it? Brake here. Stay to the left. Brake more. Off your brake. Turn. Just got to be a little bit more aggressive with those brakes. Accelerate right.
Okay.
Stay right. Brake.
Brake.
See how we're in the middle here? We should need to be in one side, on that right side. So accelerate back to the left. Full throttle. Now brake hard. Stay left until that green cone. But look at where you're going. Look into the corner. Now maintain. A little more. Accelerate out to the edge. Oh, look at all that space. Use it. Brake easy. Look at that apex. Turn. Accelerate straight for the green. Now brake straight at it. Look at what's next. Apex. Turn hard. Turn it. Turn. Accelerate now. Look at next. All the way out there. All the way out there. You can fit 2 cars over there. Shift up. Brake hard. Downshift harder. Harder. Gotta be, that's traction control because you're not braking enough.
Okay.
Accelerate out left. Gotta be aggressive with those brakes. Brake and stay left. Stay left. Look at the apex, off the brake, turn to it. And keep turning, accelerate right, stay right. Now brake straight all the way to the green. Turn in, maintain speed all the way to your apex, and accelerate out wide. Full throttle back left. Brake here, stay wide, stay wide. Now release the brake and turn to this one, maintaining, and accelerate all the way out. Full throttle. Come back right. Brake here, release the brake, turn, accelerate straight for the green. Brake straight at it, just get wide. Now off that brake and turn and maintain. Now accelerate, stay in it. You gotta get close to those apexes, but that was the best one so far. Shift up. Brake hard, downshift harder, harder, harder. Off the brake, turn to the bottom. Turn it, turn it, turn it. Accelerate all the way out to the green up high. Keep going. Stay on those brakes, stay on the brakes. Turn in off the brake, maintain, accelerate and keep it right. Brake easy, look at that apex, turn in, get in there, and accelerate all the way out to the middle, full throttle back to the left. And we're gonna brake right here. We're gonna stay left here.
Okay.
Sean, we're gonna pull off right after this white cone. That was fine, what'd you think, man?
I think that was the best like lap times I've done.
Nice.
In a car like.
That's
Like,
good.
It's basically more powerful than my Toyota 4Runner.
Yeah. A lot more powerful.
So, thumbs up.
And we'll go around.
Downshift?
No, you're good. It
That's
downshifts on its own.
so.
And then we'll go around here, down this aisle.
Okay, cool.
That was really good. Just like you're a little,
I think it's the brakes.
you're timid with it, and you just gotta be a little more. You can be a little bit more aggressive with this car if you want. Like with the brakes, with the steering, we weren't quite turning as much as we want to. But it takes some time. This is the hardest one to drive, like I said earlier. So,
Okay.
but good job, not bad.
Cool.
And then we'll stop right here. Just pull both paddles at the same time, and then turn the wheel to the right, just a little bit. Right, right, right.
Oh, right. Excuse me. Sorry.
You're all right. And right there's good.
Okay.
And we'll just leave it running. You can lift off the brake there. It should
Oh,
go.
it's a neutral.
Cool.
That's fine.
We're good, man. Sean, you got any questions about anything?
No, that was fantastic.
Awesome. Thanks for
Cool.
coming out, man. Hopefully we'll see you again, huh?
Yeah.
You got some more cars to drive?
Just the Italian X.
Nice. You're gonna
How
love
do you
that.
open the door?
Just pull that back. And then pull the door.
Oh, wow.
There you go.